PetrolPlaza is here in Stuttgart for the third edition of UNITI Expo 2018. In just 4 years, this event has become the leading trade fair for the fuel retailing and car wash industries. During 3 days, over 15,000 attendees will be present at the show. 3 forums, focusing on convenience, forecourt and car wash, will offer the latest information on the market. Come and enjoy the show. I'm here with Kevin Long, President of OPW. Kevin, this is your first UNITI Expo show. What are your impressions so far?
I'm really excited to be here and be part of the UNITI show. It's been a fantastic experience so far. I'm really impressed by the professionalism and the amount of products that are being shown here and the interaction that we've been having with our customers.
Can you tell me about your strategy for Europe and how is that connected to the products that you're exhibiting here?
Sure. So our strategy in Europe is to really bring to market a true end-to-end solution in the retail fueling space, starting with our flexible underground piping, to our tank top products and our overfill protection, down to our retail nozzles. But really what we want to highlight at the show is our innovation and bringing what's next to the industry. And what we show here down the center of our booth is our innovative products, from our spill containment to our secondary containment, that really brings the best of the KPS brands, the Fiberlight brand, and the OPW brand together to really bring an innovation of watertight solutions that the market hasn't seen before as we continue to find what's next for the industry.
That's very exciting. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
We decided to come to the UNITI because it's the biggest European trade show in our industry, and I think we should be here. And the booth, what we do on the booth and the size of the booth should be a representation of the company. Because we are showing our company here. And 6 years ago when we started, our booth was the size of the screen behind me. And I think in 6 years' time we have grown so much that we can do something like this. For us, it's the best way to show us towards our international customers. I think it's a very challenging time ahead of us with all the new kinds of mobility and the new fuels and all those kinds of things. So we really need to prepare ourselves for that part. And we invited good other suppliers that have a good idea on the future of fuel retail, and we invited them here to share their knowledge with our customers. So that's why we did it, to inform everybody about what the possibilities are for the future.
This is an automatic refueling system which you can use as an add-on on your original dispenser. So we can handle most of the dispensers on the market, which means that the gas stations can keep the equipment they already had and just add the robot next to the dispenser. We were also here in 2016 with our prototype, and the last 2 years we have spent on developing, going from prototype to production line. And during this late summer we will start with our first installation at the customers in Europe.
As we are a startup company in downstream segment, so we wanted to opt for multiple solutions and vendors, suppliers. So that's the place where we could find many suppliers and solution providers at one place. Before that, we visited two events, so ARPEC and Petroforum MENA, and we shortlisted few, but we wanted to conclude suppliers at a variety of places where we can get all, or the maximum. So here we, alhamdulillah, find those we were looking for, and we had very good discussions, and we initiated things, and inshallah before next UNITI Expo we will be able to conclude a couple of deals.
First, I'd like to say that this is the first time that Dover Fueling Solutions, the brand or the company itself, has been present at this show. So this is a new thing for us. As you can see, we have 2 different stands. We have the Wayne stand where we are, and across the aisle we have the Tokheim stand. Both companies are showing new innovation around dispensers. Also in the Tokheim stand we have a dispenser that has harmonized components, meaning it really has the best of the best internal components from both the Wayne and the Tokheim family. So really showing a lot of very new things at the show.
The trends over the last years was energy. The biggest growing category that we saw in the last years. At the moment, we see other categories, some kinds of lemonades, the smoothies, for example. Water is also a trend, and we see more or less more diversity in the categories. It's not only category the energy segment, it's also other categories that performing very well actually.
There's a growing representation of food service and drink services at petrol stations. Have you noticed that as a company?
Yeah, absolutely. We see a huge change in this area, especially food service. We see customer like Aral, for example, with new formats, with Rewe, for example, and also the other ones do it as well, that they implement new concepts within food service, and this is for us also great potential.
Our target is to show us our product, our investment into this market. We are very serious. We are committed. So we like to get more global partners to grow together with the partners, to help our customer, to help all our partners, not just ourselves, to grow together. It's a win-win situation. Europe is a developed area. China is a developing country. And we are working hard to focus on the big market. And today we spend a lot of our efforts in the new innovation of new technology, new product. You can see we have the biggest touch screen. We have all the product line. So that's our target, to go to Europe.
I'm here with Kevin Powell from Ledbury Welding and Engineering. Kevin, you just announced a deal with Tesco's. Could you tell us a little bit about what it means for you and a little bit about overground storage tanks?
Yeah, no problems. We're manufacturing above ground fuel tanks for some time now. We secured a deal on modular filling stations for Tesco's. We did an initial project for them at Ilkeston in Derbyshire. That was very successful. 60,000 litres of storage with both diesel and unleaded as products. That's currently dispensing 5 million litres a year. So it was very successful. They decided then to roll it out, and we've secured the order for 8 further sites. And our first site on that rollout program was at their head offices at Shire Park in Welwyn Garden City. So that's currently been used by Tesco's employees for fueling up vehicles at their main head office. So that's great. We're really pleased with the opportunity.
There is a lot of products being displayed here, which I could get new product into the market. So many, especially on tanks. There is some technology on doing calibration of tanks, which is very, very current. You don't have to go into the tank, you don't have to remove the product. They can do it very quickly. Within 20 minutes, you can get the chart. So this is a new technology which I've seen here. And I've seen like 3 companies are doing the same.